Artworks Downtown is a one-of-a-kind nonprofit art center. It's located in San Rafael, California, in a building that started life in 1878 as Gordon's Opera House. At first glance, it appears to be a storefront gallery on the city's main street, but it's a great deal more. The center houses working studios, galleries, living space, classrooms, retail shops, and a restaurant. Unlike most, this gallery is non-commercial, not dependent on sales to survive. That makes it possible for Artworks Show Committee to mount artworks not often seen, emerging young artists, unexpected art of all sorts. Behind the gallery and the retail storefronts, studios and exhibitions. We are at the studio of Anne Langston, looking over a large open space. When we originally leased this space, this was pretty dark and dank. The skylights were covered up, and it didn't look much like an art center. But the artists themselves, who took a chance on leasing space here early in 1996, designed their spaces, created them to suit their needs, and it became an art center. Welcome to our creative maze. There are 32 working artist studios. Scattered up, down, in, and around our 40,000 square foot building. Windows and soundproofing have been added and walls broken through. Disused areas were brought back to life. As you can see, an artist knows what to do with this kind of space.
Art Center Downtown was really delightful, and I really liked that you go in one side and then you go downstairs to like the cavern, and then you come up again, and there's just lots of places, and it just really is enjoyable scene.
I've kind of watched it evolve over the last 4 or 5 years, and I am so delighted. It's such a great inspiration, and the work is fabulous.
On the building's top floor are 17 live-work apartments. These stairs were once the grand entrance to the old opera house. This is the only place in the county which provides affordable living space for artists. We have a 40-year agreement with the city to keep these rents legally affordable.
I thoroughly enjoy living in an art environment. They give you a great opportunity to produce your work. It's nothing different than another apartment building within town, except for the fact that people produce here and they enjoy creating things and mixing culture into their everyday lives.
Our younger student artists love a good monster. In classes for adult students, tastes change. Our retail tenants pay market rate for the front street-level spaces, helping to support low rents for the studios and classrooms in the rest of the building. We have plans for a 20-foot kiln and more studios.
One of the best things about working here is getting to see the amazement of visitors the first time that they visit Artworks, and they get to see what we're doing here.
Many artist wannabes are coming through here when they see the environment that we get to work in and how we get to interact with other artists and the public. They are also very inspired to come here and take other classes, and so it's been a wonderful experience.
I love being with all the other artists, a chance to mix with the public. It's just I love being in the center of town. I love being part of what San Rafael's about.
Since Artwork Downtown came to our town, there's been a flowering of interest in art and culture in San Rafael. It's an immense success and a proven one, and there's much more work to be done.
This block where we find the Art Center was about 50% empty when we first opened, and within 3 months it had filled up. We generated about 40 business licenses and became an important economic part of downtown San Rafael as well. But most importantly, we became a place that was affordable for artists, affordable for nonprofits, right in the heart of the community where everybody lives and works, where art could then be seen as something that was part of your everyday life in San Rafael, where the artists could get to know the community and the community could interact with the artists. And that's the real heart of what Artworks Downtown is all about. In the Victorian era, when Mr. Gordon built his bank and opera house, he declared them to be the cultural and financial center of San Rafael. Since 1997, Artworks Downtown has revitalized the building, the neighborhood, and in its own way, made his declaration true again.